Hello YouTube. I have another video about StarCitizen, my other ship that I have, the Aurora Legionnaire. I would start out going over the weapons, but for some reason the website won't give me the information about the Legionnaire's weapons, so I'll just go to the table when I'm done reviewing this, look at the weapons, and I'll just tell you them from there. But anyway, so we'll just start with the generalized shit with this Aurora. I can't find the statistics about this, so I won't be able to be 100% accurate, but anyway, well, let's just get started. So looking at the front, we got a basically a tripod style landing gears, and they actually have space feet. That's what I like to call them, as opposed to the wheels that one has, which is still landing gears, but it's wheels. And I don't know the correct terminology, so I just call this space feet, and that's landing wheels. Yeah. And here we got I believe that this is engine intakes. You got like multiple, actually. You got two on that side, two on this side, of course. I think there's some over here too. I think that's an engine intake. The little I don't know what you call that. The jaggedy thingies. What a professional fucking video this must be. Also, the wings. These wings extend. I don't know why they don't show that in the video for the Aurora, because I think that it looks way more badass when it is extended. But I did see a video where a guy actually managed to get the wings to extend, and god damn it, it looks more badass. Also, the wings have these little propeller fans in them, I guess, to make it hover when it's I guess before it takes off or whatever. So the rotors, I guess you would call them, would come out, start spooling up, and then once it gets enough lift, the landing gears get pulled up, and then it's hovering already, and then, you know, the engines kick in, afterburners, blah blah blah, flies out. Cool beans. Hopefully that makes sense. And here's where the afterburner would be, I'm assuming. Although it doesn't look like it, which is weird. What else? Oh yeah, thrusters. Let's go with thrusters. Actually, I haven't seen any thrusters on this thing, so I'm gonna look for them now. I actually have no idea where the fuck they are. Maybe they're the propellers function as thrusters? I don't know. Like vertical thrusters? Although this does come with a you know, as far as additional equipment, this right here is where the additional cargo would be placed. Basically, I'm pretty sure that this opens up and then like a little crane thing comes out, and it would basically be able to carry cargo containers and shit like that. Maybe even the P-51 or P-52, whatever the fuck it's called. That little blue ship. I doubt it could carry that, but it'd be cool as hell. And as for the top, I just want to get on top. Alright, well, I'm having a pain in the ass trying to get on top. Whatever. I'll just climb in here, and then I'll zoom out, and I'll go over the shit on the top. And I'm forced to do this animation to get in. I can't close the door, because if I try to use this again, it'll make me fucking climb out. But I do like the inside of this. What makes this a good exploration ship is that this game will have a save system where you could be an explorer in space, and, you know, you could be spending hours, whatever, flying around or whatever, and then when you want to save, but you don't want to, you know, let's say you gotta go to sleep, or, you know, in real life you actually have to go to sleep or whatever, you gotta take a break from the game, you can save your progress in space by basically just getting out of your seat in the cockpit, and then just walking back here, and you got a nice little fucking bed. Extremely tight, though. Just the way I like it. But yeah, so you got this, but the only thing is that, like, you get this big fucking black thing. I guess it's because this is a more, I guess, militarized panel, or a militarized model of the Aurora. There's another, the more exploration version, it has a glass fucking screen thingy on the top. I forgot what that's called. Now I gotta think of it. What's it called? Moonroof. Yes. The moonroof is not in this version. It's only in the exploration version. Otherwise, you get this big metal, black metal fucking armored plate, which I guess is cool, but I don't know, whatever. And then you could, once you're laying down, you could, you know, exit and save and basically go into hypersleep. And then when you log back in, you'll be in your ship in the same spot, pretty much, and yeah. Which is pretty fucking cool. And then, of course, okay, stuff. And here's the cockpit. Climb into the seat. I don't know why my character keeps hiding behind the seat. Again, the field of view is pretty shitty for all the spacecraft because your head movement is really restricted right now. I really hope that they improve that, and I'm sure they will. But yeah. Here's what you got so far, and this probably has better instruments than the Avenger, because it has this HUD right here. You have multiple screens on both these panels, and yeah. What else? Anyway, I guess that's it. Well, actually, before I go, I just want to point out that all the instruments in this game will be fully functional. It's not going to be like Battlefield or ARM or even where, you know, some instruments work and the rest are for show. In this game, all the instruments will have valid information, be actually fucking useful and working, and yeah, like having power, you know, in both your engines and shit, like knowing the power of your engines, and you know, even on the bottom center, that little blue square tells you your kilometers an hour. I believe that's kilometers an hour. And all that shit is very important. Like, if you lose power in an engine, it'll tell you. It even tells you the fuel for the engines and the turbo, and, you know, how much turbo you're putting in. And that's just like a little detail. Like, there's even stuff more subtle. It's even more subtle information about your ship that it'll show off, which will be hugely essential to flying good. And my voice cracked, so yeah. That is pretty much it, I guess. The ship was $35, and you do not get full game access or anything like that. You just get a lifetime insurance for this ship, which basically means that if your ship gets destroyed, you don't lose your ship. It's insured for life. However, you know, modifications and upgrades and stuff like that are not insured. But the ship, in general, is insured. That's why you want to get a ship before this fucking lifetime insurance stuff runs out, because if you don't have insurance on your ship, you're fucked. And yeah, so anyway. Oh, wait. I forgot to go over the stuff on the top. There we go. One sec. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. Also on the top we got the fucking, see that big thing in the middle? Looks like a giant vacuum. That is that is the air intake for the engine. That's like the official, the big boy. Which is good to make sure that your fucking engine doesn't overheat, and if your engine isn't overheating, your shields aren't getting fucked up. Because if your engine goes out, so do your shields, as far as I know. So yeah, as for the, oh yeah, alright, the weapons. God damn it, I'm not on the ball today. What the fuck? Let me get out of this fucking thing. Before I end this video, and hopefully you're still watching because I'm doing this fucking slow as balls, I'm just gonna show the weapons, what it's on with, and that's basically it. Because the wiki and the ship specs pages are not showing spec specifically for the Legionnaire. It's showing like the, you know, traditional shit. Nobody wants that shit though. Anyway, to access this, you just press F when you run up to your table, or you use key, and you you gotta hold tab, and you just drag your little ship onto the screen here. And then you want to drag the weapons to the blue highlight so that you can access the weapons and shit like that on your ship. Holding down tab will freeze the fucking hologram. So if I highlight over these weapons here, it tells you all the information about them. CF-007 Bulldog Repeater. So it's a projectile shooter, from what I'm assuming. Pretty sure repeaters are they shoot bullets basically. And yeah, it tells you the shitty damage it does, which is like a little. You can barely see a little bar of damage. So this thing is complete trash, I'm assuming. For some reason I can't see the big cannons on the top though. That's weird. That is strange. Maybe it's a glitch that I have those weapons to begin with. And anyway, you got the big missile here. This is a heat-seeking, a bearing marksman heat-seeking quad platform, and basically has a rack of 4 rockets or missiles, and it actually looks like it'll fuck shit up. From looking at the statistics, from reading the description, heat-seeking missiles utilize an enemy's heat signature to obtain and maintain a lock on the target. This tried and true method of target acquisition has a few drawbacks though. It is easily confused by flares, and it may be difficult to establish lock on ships with low heat. So if you're trying to lock onto that stealth Hornet ship, it'll take longer to hit that than it will like to hit a Freelancer, for example. But yeah, mainly the event Auroras are for exploration though. Not really entirely for dogfighting, but it is capable. Anyway, that pretty much wraps this shit up. Hopefully this was somewhat informative and interesting. And yeah, I'll do another video on my next ship if I do get one, which I most likely will because I'm addicted. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Comment or like if you liked the video and found it interesting. If not, then oh well. Anyway, see you guys later.